Alrighty then. Okay, so they can hear you. So let's. Oh, my thing is all in the way.
Well, don't put your thing in the way. That's not good.
I know. It's so rude. So rude. Alright, thing is out of the way. Alright, so let's do. Alright, well, I guess I should intro first. So, hello to any viewers watching this now, or any viewers watching this on YouTube or on the site. And hello to Blind Hope, who is tuned in live right now. I am Ari Danica, host of Voices from the Void podcast. I'm also a DJ on Eve Radio, and I'm going to do episode 71 of Voices from the Void on a live stream. And I will be putting the live stream up. I'll be doing it the same way I basically did it the last time, where I put it up everywhere. I put it up on the website. I put it up on YouTube and all that stuff, so everyone can, I don't know, tune in and have fun. And I'm just exploring with a new medium, of course, that being the live streaming and the video. So yay! And with me on the stream, because I need someone to help me show you some of the fine things, is a gentleman who needs no introduction. He is a man of man. He is, like, I heard he once killed a grizzly bear with his bare hands, and he alone discovered that friendship is magic, and that is actually where the entire My Little Pony series came from. And he is also a manager at Eve Radio, and he writes a delightful blog. So let us give a warm welcome to DJ Wiggles. So hi, Wiggles. Even though
Hello.
How are you?
I write a delightful blog. What do you mean? I rage at things going, things are broken, fix them, or I don't want to play the game.
Oh, you're going to want to play the game. Oh, by the way, come to K5 Tech JRD. Are you on Sissy? You're on Sissy, right?
Yes, of course I am.
All right. That is
What, K5?
Actually, are you in FD? I should probably come to FD.
I'm not in FD. I'm in Breppy. I'm in high sec because that's where I've been testing RAM and shit. So, you know what? Join the E-Radio channel in-game and just drop a link in there. That's easy.
What are you doing? I'm going to join the E-Radio channel.
It doesn't really matter. Just doesn't
That's
matter.
where all the cool people hang out. Well, I was thinking I have a bunch of frigates in another one because I want to test, like, the new ship things. So I'm going to go to where all my frigates are, so I can die in all my frigates. Or
you can just go to a seated station and fit shit.
I'm lazy, and I already have a bunch of stuff already done.
Already done and fitted. See, I don't. I'm just fitting up now because I can.
Well,
you want me to go C6? Okay. I'm not that far from there. I'm only 16 jumps because I live kind of close. So I'll make my way down there. But I'll fit up first.
General Stargazer is all up in my business.
In your business. It's a case of I don't. What, Danny? Are you down there? Is that where you are? You're in 6C.
No, I'm in 5K because I've been hunting for these fucking new sites. I can't find these new relic sites, and I've been hunting for them for about a week.
I went down to Heck and found loads of them. I went to Heck and there was just like.
But did you? Like, see, I didn't know.
This was the site. This was before they put the patch on today, so they may have changed them.
Oh no, this was like yesterday. I went 5 systems and couldn't find anything. It's like stupid, very stupid. But anyway, since we're talking about the hacking site, so I'm going to bring up the hacking blog, which will be the first. Actually, first we should probably. Do you have anything you want to pimp out real quick?
I'm sexy and I know it.
Clap your hands. Okay.
There we go, there's a clap done.
But okay, so yes, we are sexy, and both of us do know it pretty well. But what else is sexy is this new Hacking in Odyssey. So as you can see on the screen, maybe Wiggles can't see it, but I have the Hacking in Odyssey by Basian. It's a new dev, I guess. I don't know. I've never heard of that dude before. Well, I don't know. I can't say I've never, but I probably haven't heard of that dude. But he wrote a dev blog about the new hacking system. And when I first read the dev blog, it kind of reminded me of Android Netrunner. And if you don't know what Android Netrunner is, it's a card game, kind of like Magic, except where there are rare cards and things of that nature. Like all packs have the same cards. So it's like an even playing field, more based on strategy. But that's what it reminds me of if you have ever played that card game. So you're going to have a mainframe set up that will have a core in it, and that's what you're trying to access, the core. And as you're clicking along these little doodads and doohickeys over here, you're going to run into subsystems, utility systems, and data caches. And those are going to either help you get to the node, provide obstacles, or provide obstacles for you to have to combat against in order to make hacking and archaeology, those are the two that are going to use this, I believe, more, more interactive, more engaging, more exciting. Now, I have not had a chance to test it out. It was supposed to have been live during the week on Sissy, according to Two-Step, one of CSM7 delegates. I couldn't find one, though. Were you able to find one, Wiggles?
Yes, they were working, but the thing is, because they're still in development, they're still very, very basic. Half of the stuff doesn't work, but basically it's if you've got it up on the screen, it's like a little, as you said, it's like the Netrunner. You go through it and it is that you click a thing. If it's empty, you move to the next one. If it's got like a virus in it, or if it's got a firewall in it, you have to hack through it with your virus. And your virus, the strength of your virus, it has two numbers. It has a number at the top, which is the strength of that virus, and the number at the bottom is the I can't remember what it is. It's the damage it does, or something like that. Yeah. So as you hack it, that's the damage it does to the virus that's in there, but also they do damage back to you, and you can pick up other things from cores and things like that. Very basic, but very nice to play with. At the moment, what you have to do is you have to work the way to get to a core. There is no go from one end to the other. You get to a core, and if you get there and you hack the core, it spits all the loot out. But at the moment, that's well, not at the moment. I don't know if it is now, but it was earlier on in the week not working because obviously, it's still in a very basic development implementation stage at the moment.
All right, well, that's cool. I'm excited to see what happens once you can really access them, and once they provide some depth to the gameplay. It seems like it could be fun. It's different for Eve. I can't remember any other time we've had things like mini games or anything like that.
No, I can't know. But again, we'll wait and see how it goes. It should go good.
Hopefully so. Here's crossing your fingers. So, I don't know. It's one of those things that could go really well and really bad. I just hope they take their time on it, like other things. You know what I mean?
Well, again, it's been tested a while outside, and hopefully, it'll take a while. They'll get it sorted. They'll work on it. They'll get it done, and we should get there.
Yeah,
eventually.
And that's another positive. Well, that's one of the positive things I noticed. The CSM seems to know a lot more about the hacking modules than we do, which kind of leads me to believe that CCP is taking in their feedback and wants to, is actually actively going to them and say, hey, look at this, what do you think, etc. And getting a lot of the rough stuff kicked out of it before it comes to us, which really that's what the CSM is for, in my opinion. They're supposed to be a buffer between CCP and the players, so that when player feedback is going in, they're cleaning it up and delivering kind of like a final paper as opposed to our rough draft. And the same with CCP. CCP delivers to them the rough draft, and then we see draft number 2, final paper, whatever. And I'm so sorry, I'm getting text messages.
That's okay. I would just turn my phone down because I know it's going to go off eventually.
I'm just putting mine in my lap so my fat can just suck in all the vibrations.
I just put it on silent. Don't put it in your lap because you may eventually have the stream fall over, and no.
It's on vibrate. No, I'm just kidding. So the next dev blog we're going to talk about is the Planetary Conquest, Corp quitting timers, and more. And this blog was written by our own CCP SOX 4, which we have to mention. There is a petition out. Have you signed the petition?
I've done the one on the web page. I was actually talking on the show last night on Eve Radio about potentially starting up an petition for it.
Yes, that would be so rockin'. What? Oh, I couldn't get out and like something was happening to me. But yes, that would be awesome if there was an petition for it. You know, like, and I saw the dust petition. And if you don't know what we're talking about, there's a petition out for CCP Fox Floor to change his name to Sox Floor, either SOKS or SOX, however he prefers. And a lovely petition was written up and posted on the Dust forums, and it's grown out of control, this whole Sox Floor thing. And the origin is when they first did one of the first CCP, well, actually the first CCP live stream was talking about the Dust EVE Online connection, and of course Fox 4 was on there, and he decided to take off his shoes. Now, under normal circumstances, when you're videotaping people, it's usually from the chest up, so you don't see the pants and things. These kind of things don't happen. But as they were apparently doing the stream, I don't know if it was Guard or Soundwave stole his shoes. And so he spent the rest of the day without shoes, and they didn't return his shoes until next week. Like, they held them up on the next week's stream. So they held his shoes hostage, so I could only imagine that he went home without shoes on.
Dude.
But he's Canadian, so it's fine. They're used to that kind of thing. Oh my gosh. But yes, but our dear Fox 4 has presented us with this new blog, Planetary Conquest, Corporate Quitting Timers, and more, where it details the bonuses, which have since, they haven't been redacted, but they've been delayed for when your Dust mercenaries control a district. You get bonuses to bosses, and right now, well, it's supposed to, if it was active, it would only be active in Molden Heath. And the bonuses that they have are for, there's, what do they say? There's, each one offers different bonuses to Eve or Dust, to offer bonuses to both. So you have District Lab, you have Research Lab, District bonus, which is a decrease in manufacturing time at POSes, and then a 10% per district, 10% per district owned, maximum 40%, or 4 districts owned. Cargo hub district bonus increases POS fuel usage. I'm sorry, a decrease in POS fuel usage. And why aren't there? Okay, 5% per district owned, up to 20%, or 4 districts. What in the actual hell? You guys can't see this, but like, the gate is littered. In fact, I'm just going to turn her.
Rex.
No, with drones.
Oh yeah, no, you're down there. They remember today was mass test.
Oh,
day.
that's right.
So there was capital killing thing, and this is the first time I've done the new undock, which is nice.
Oh, see, I don't think I've even seen that. Have I? No,
the undock button's been moved, hasn't it, slightly?
Yes.
And that's the thing. That was the new update today. That was the new patch on, and bits on, and bits have been moved. The scanner button, if you notice now, is active. It moves. So if where your ship scanner button is, when it does its initial scan, when you undock, it sort of does its little blue movement round.
Yeah, it does a little bloop bloop. So
the other thing as well, the radial menus. I mean, I don't know. How much of the radial menus have you played with?
I've played with quite a few of them.
So, is your favourite part about selecting your orbit distance now? You can select it by just dragging and moving your mouse slightly. Because that's sexy, isn't it?
It is. And it's like...
Instead of going up to orbit, right-clicking, going set default orbit distance, then typing a numbering and typing it in wrong, and it all goes wrong.
I don't know. Wait. My thing keeps... Okay, there has to be some bug, and I'm going to show you what I'm talking about, because I keep freaking out about this. Oh, of course, now it doesn't. You know what? Eva's playing me right now. So I'm just going to go back to talking about the death block.
Eva's derping you. Even,
It is. It is playing me so hard right now. I can't even take it. Because I'm about to complain about a glitch, and then as soon as I pull out, it's fine. It's like, you know what? Whatever.
I could be very vile and said that's what he said or she said, but I'm not going to go there.
When you pull it out, it's fine.
Except that one time at band camp.
Oh my goodness. I actually have one of those stories, which it involves a circle jerk and my dad being a band parent and doing room checks. And my dad never coming on another band trip again.
Oh dear.
Trumpet players, man. Trumpet players. Gross. But where are these other bonuses? So I actually don't get the other bonuses. I guess the other bonuses are to factional warfare and to corporations, right?
There's the 3 bonuses for the controlling at the moment. They aren't actually live, but they will. They're technically on the server, but not switched on. They're not. The one's not a 0. You get the POS fuel reduction for any POSs in the Alliance or Corp, or the Corp of the Alliance that owns that district. You get a PI production increase off that planet, and you also get a manufacturing increase at POSs. Manufacturing time increase. So those are the 3 Eve side bonuses. And there are the dust size bonuses as well. One is increases the amount of clones you can hold on that district, I believe. I'm doing these from memory, so sue me if they're wrong. Because you get 80 clones. If I remember rightly, you get, I think it's 80 clones a day you make. If I remember rightly, with one of them you can increase the amount of clones per day to 100. The next one is the amount of clones you can hold on a district as well, and the other one, I believe, I'm not sure, I think the other one is, oh yeah, jump distance. So it's like, because obviously when you go to move your clones, a certain amount of them will be killed. So yeah. I think it's that. I'm not sure.
All right, well that's cool. And Dust. No, I shouldn't say that. Dust is supposed to be a fantastic game, and of course it went live. What, Tuesday? It went live on 514. Aww. Which is really cool. Do you play Dust?
I don't have a PlayStation 3.
Oh, that's right. I don't either.
No.
That's why I'm just like, Dust. But and then that's the other thing. What, they did away with corp quitting timers?
On the Eve side, yes. If you are leaving a corp, if say for example you want to leave your humble corp, you drop your roles, you can leave like that. If you're being kicked, however, it's still 24-hour stasis period. Yeah.
And I know some people were saying, oh, you know, when you kick people, you want to kick them right away. But I don't know. I don't agree with. I think you should still have the timer regardless. But that's my personal opinion. I don't know. I think you should still have the timer. Because, I mean, well, you know, Eve wants to put this whole emphasis on how important corporations and alliances are. And, you know, when you take away that 24-hour timer, if someone just jumps in and takes all your stuff, you know, that if you have a corp theft going on, you're going to lose that, you know, 24-hour period where you might be able to find out before the person has just, like, vacated the premises. So there's that aspect of it. There's the war deck aspect of it. Which, as many problems as there are with war decks right now, it's just recreating the problem of having deck corps and just being able to jump up where you want. Oh, okay, yeah, and that's what is that Khan was saying. It just needs an exception where the war deck timer still applies when a war deck is live. And yeah, I mean, that even for me, that would be a good middle ground. I
mean, that was put in the old times of where there were problems because of, well, the old Chrome Watch system being as pants as it was, that if you kicked someone while they were in space or in your corp without removing roles, they could potentially get concorded or this or that. But I think with the new Chrome Watch overhaul, I'm sure that has been written into the backlog, and then they can work on it. So I'm sure when the corporation overhaul happens, because we all know it is going to happen eventually, when that happens, I'm sure that will be good and that will work.
True. Hopefully. Oh, what? What? Oh, that's because I spelled it wrong.
Yes.
So yes, all of you, this account right here, follow it. Follow the Socks 4 account because it will bring happiness to your life.
Yes.
It will. It will bring happiness to your life. That is the real Socks 4. The Ragnar BA, that is the fake real account.
I'm on my way now down to 6 attack a C.
All right, I'm chilling in the station in my party Drake.
And your party Drake. Now, is it a regular Drake or is it a super sexy new Drake?
It's a super sexy new Drake with a festival launcher. Okay.
Actually, I don't know if you saw my tweet out last night or the blog post I did last night, but I got an Eve account for £3 yesterday.
Yeah, I was actually going to ask you to talk about your blog post. How did that happen?
Right, Green Man Gaming, a very reputable game site that I use to buy games online, are doing the Amar Bounty Hunter Starter Pack for 75% off at the moment.
Where's my Matari Victor? I'm sorry, continue.
They do it very rarely. I think the Matari one was done a few months ago and they haven't put it up again. But the Amar one is 75% off at the moment, which basically works out to £3.79 or something in the UK. Green Man Gaming also do a 20% off code on most of their stuff, which you can use. So yesterday I made a 30-day trial account through various sites, which you can. And once you make that 30-day trial account, you can then upgrade it with a full account, which I did, which was the £3 Eve account. So I now have a 60-day new account. That's technically my 4th Eve account.
Oh my goodness!
I know. I technically have 2 that are my main account, my alt account. Then I had another alt account which I made and then stopped using because it was meant to be for a mining booster alt, and then at the end of it, it went there. And this one, I'm doing it as a side project, which is basically I'm doing all the newbie tutorial missions, getting them all out of the way so I get them all done, and then I'm going to start playing it as a new character, and not give it any money from my main, not give any money from this, not tell anyone who the actual character name is.
Oh, you're making a true spy alt, huh?
No, other than it is an Amar character, and it's not going to be a spy alt. That's the thing. It's going to be I'm going to play it as a new character, play it through, and blog about it and see how it goes.
Oh, yeah, that's your new project.
And that's the Get Wiggles Playing Eve project again.
Yeah, because you stopped playing for a while.
Well, I didn't stop playing. I always play Eve. I just haven't been active.
Super active. Oh, and let's do this real quick. Oh, and Blind Hope reminded me that if the Socks 4 account, which again is on the screen, gets more followers than his normal account, he will change his dead name. So excited. It's my happy
Currently,
dance.
don't dock and undock in player outpost. It currently crashes the client. But
Player outpost. Oh man, everything is crashing the Sissy client. If you have dual monitors and you swing it to one way, that crashes the client. If you don't have Twitch already open while you're opening, like if you don't already have Twitch open, if you open the client first and then Twitch, like it'll crash the client.
Did you just another point? Did you see? I'm going to link in game. I'm going to drag the Hurricane Fleet issue into the in-game into the radio chat in there. Did you read the flavor text of the new Hurricane Fleet issue?
No, but let's see. What, the development one?
Yeah, development. I don't read it. Just read the last line. And then that is how CCP troll is best troll. I actually posted this on Reddit, and everyone was like, it started off a bit slow, and then eventually people were like, "Yeah, we like this." I think it got. Let me go and have a look. How much karma whoring did I do off this link?
And that is how, after a new paint coat and renaming fees, that the Hurricane Fleet issue came to be.
Mm-hmm. I got 263 actual upvote. Well, 325 upvotes, 62 downvotes, and yeah, I'll post it in the Twitch chat. It's pretty much as I put it up there. Well, it's a deleted link, actually, isn't it? I'll put it in the radio in-game one. There we go. This is another reason why CCP Troll is best troll, and it was just that it is, and that's the whole point of it, and it was just sexy. And it works, and it is true. CCP Troll is best troll. But the other ship descriptions are actually fitting and work. It's just this one I read it and I went, yeah, they're trolling. They're doing.
They are, of course. Like they're amazing trolls, and I felt a little trolled at the next dev blog we're going to talk about. And very few people, like, there's a very split population in EVE about this. Like, people are either one way or the other. Oh, here. Oh, oops! I accidentally banned you. How do I undo that?
I don't know.
Hold on. Oh shit.
Oh, you'll deal with it. I don't know. Right click me and go unban. I don't know. Left click me and go unban. I don't know. Doesn't bother me. I'm hardly on Twitch.
I just banned you again. Some more. How do I do? Ah! You should be able to unban yourself, because I made you an operator too. I don't know how this works. Can you unban yourself? Unban yourself.
I'm a viewer. I'm a viewer at the moment. Let me just reload the live feed and see if it does anything.
Danny breaking things on the clients. All right. Maybe it's because you didn't agree with me. I just did that. But the dev blog I am referring to, of course, is the dev blog I've been waiting for. Yay! It's the Alliance Tournament 11 blog. I love Alliance Tournament time, and it's that time of year again where it's Alliance Tournament and they are calling for commentators. So if you are interested in being a commentator, like the great Zastro, Magnificent Shadu, Darling Ravi, or the, of course, missed, what was his regular name? Kill 2.
Mm-hmm.
This is your time to shine, people. Get on it. Mm-hmm. So, oh, go ahead.
552 seconds and I can talk in there. It doesn't bother me.
I want to fix it though. Like, how do I unban people from my channel?
I don't know. Let's have a look. Get chat help. /unban name of user.
Why don't they have a button?
/mod name user. Da 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 da. Don't type people, you might get banned.
I know. Well, it's not a Voices from the Void episode unless I break something. So, yay! It's a real episode.
Danny breaking everything.
I do. I break everything. Like, if I can't break it, it shouldn't exist. But Alliance Tournament, there are going to be some changes. One huge change is that at one point, they would announce, they would announce the Alliance Tournament, and then they would say, you have to be in your Alliance by this day. Well, for this particular blog, they announced that that deadline had already expired. And the thought behind the ruling is to make the Alliance Tournament more Alliance-based. They want to feature alliances. It's supposed to be an alliance competition. For the PvP clubs, they want to keep that more towards the New Eden Open, which they said they're going to continue, and the SCL. So, which of course I'm involved with. So, with the clubs, they want to keep that towards those two organizations and leave Alliance Tournament for alliances. A lot of people got caught out. David K. Magnus, Selderain, I believe maybe Tyrex Thork may have gotten caught out. I don't know. He may be in Guiding Hand Social Club. I haven't looked at his information on TQ yet. DHB Wildcat, and these are a lot of like people who have participated in the tournament for forever. Like they are staples of the tournament, names you may or may not know. And so they kind of got caught on the ether. The concession that CCP is making, because some of these people had already dropped from their alliances and corporations in anticipation for this, but hadn't joined the other one yet, or hadn't joined the alliance they planned on teaming up with for the alliance tournament. And the concession that CCP is making is that they will go ahead and allow you to participate with the alliance that you've been in for most of the year. So for DBHB Wildcat, that's Mind Games. For David K. Madness, I guess that would be Pandemic Legion or Sigwaf. I'm not sure which one he's a part of. But it's kind of a little bit of a bummer, but at the same time, it's going to add a totally new dynamic. People will be forced to participate with their alliances. We may see new names, we may see new alliances, we may see new teams, we may see new tactics on the field, new comps, all kinds of things. And the really great thing about it is that this alliance tournament will feature all redone Tech 1 ships, new Navy battle cruisers. I don't know if they'll have the new Navy battleships ready by then. I don't think so.
In the Alliance tournament?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah, because
remember,
everything that's shipping with Odyssey will be working in thing, and Odyssey comes
TQ,
out.
Yeah,
Odyssey comes out in like 3 weeks, and the Alliance tournament
is
the middle of July.
Yeah.
So hashtag on that.
Man, I didn't think Odyssey was that soon. Like less than a month away from Odyssey.
We're actually under 3 weeks away now. We're about 2 weeks and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days. I just put a link into the Skype chat. It is a Reddit link, and that guy is ice mining correctly.
As a mod, you should be able to put yours to link. That's why I gave you mod. Oh, but I'm gonna put it on the stream.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That guy is mining ice correctly, yo.
This guy doing it right. Let's see here. Is this
yeah, he's doing it right, isn't he? He's mining correctly. He's ice mining like proper right. Now,
that
I'm not sure
one
if that's
says
test.
65. Whoa, not even. Wow. Wow.
Yeah, guy's mining. He wants that ice. He wants to get it done before it goes.
Now, I do believe that that's against Concord rules. Like, you can only have one clone of yourself. So all these 65s should be out of here.
Well, you can have as many as you want. If he pays for the accounts, who cares?
Oh, I'm saying lore-wise. I'm making lore jokes. Stop ruining my lore jokes. Wow.
Well, but if I'm going to ruin your lore jokes, I'll probably use a data joke. Hashtag Star Trek. Generation.
I'm going tomorrow to the new Star Trek movie.
I haven't seen it yet. I'll see it when it comes out on Blu-ray. I'll wait for it.
Cannot wait. I'm so excited. But anyway, focus.
So I've just docked in 6C.
Awesome.
Let's carry on with these blogs.
We'll start fighting after the blogs. Awesome. We'll just beat each other up. So, Alliance Tournament 11, it will be kicking off July 20th. They are cutting down on the matches. There's only going to be 3 weekends as opposed to 4 weekends as it once was. They are also transporting the banning over to Alliance Tournament, except instead of 1-1-1-1, it will be 1-2-1. Which means that the first team will ban their first one, then they ban one together, and then they ban another one. The commentary team, of course. So if you want to be part of the commentary team, and good luck to all of you who are going to apply for that spot. It is hard work. But it's so much fun. It's fun. It's great fun doing it with the SEL. I get to be their version of CCP Soundwave, so yay. But you get, of course, a free trip to Iceland. And What do you need to be a commentator? Well, you need a passport, of course. You need to know PvP, of course, because you're going to be talking about PvP. And you need to know how to keep talking, because sometimes, matches do stall out, or, you need to kill time because of technical difficulties or whatever. So you're going to have to know how to keep up a conversation. You can't be camera shy, and you have to be presentable and not a douchebag. So, because if you're a douchebag on camera, CCP won't want you representing them. So that's, why it's important not to be a douchebag. Yeah. But, what is it? To apply, where's the application information?
You need to be 21 years or older. You need to have a valid passport. You need to be available to travel on the dates that will be listed. But there's also a few other things. You need to bring some spending money.
Yeah, just a little bit. Just so you don't go hungry. And I'm sure CPP won't let you go hungry, but still, be a responsible adult. And, of course, applications close May 26th. And they do recommend that along with your application, which they give you some questions and some inquiries to answer, that you also provide like a video or like a video example of yourself. So, something where you're talking really about anything, but I would suggest talking about PvP, maybe finding one of the PvP videos, dubbing over that, or just making a really cute introductory video. Well, not cute, but funny, engaging, entertaining. So, good luck to all the people trying out for that. Are you going to apply, Wiggles, for a trip to Iceland?
Sadly, I don't have a passport.
See, I don't either.
I haven't had a passport for about, 4 or 5 years now. Just never needed one.
Yeah, I haven't had a passport for a while, about that time either. I mean, the last time I needed a passport, I was going to France, but I haven't traveled outside the country in a while. Now, this one, I haven't heard too much of a kerfuffle about it, but I don't know. I could just be with my ears plugged in. But they're going to offer dual character training coming up in Odyssey, which actually, the launch date is in here, so June 4th? Mm-hmm. But yeah, they're going to offer dual character training, and what it is, you'll pay at Plex, and you can train 2 characters on your account. So what do you think about that?
Well, I'm in two minds about it, and there's the reason I'm in two minds is one. Well, you think if you want to get a second account, or you want to train another character, fair enough. I mean, for my example, I train my main, and then I go, you know what, I want to train some skills on my DJ ult because I want to go do something. What I have done in the past is I have just stopped the training on my main and done the training where needed. But I'm thinking, well, sometimes I don't really need to do it, so I could just put a Plex on and train that account, which is fair enough. I see this point, it works fine. The point that a lot of people are saying, oh, well, you can use it for a Sino ult. But hold on a minute. If you're using it for a Sino ult, you probably want to use it on another account so you can actually use that
logged
ult
on at the same time.
Yeah. But I mean, I understand it, and I agree. I see the point of it, and it'll work perfectly fine for what it's for. If you want to train another character to do PI, or to do some high sec haul-in, or some industry, or refining, or this or that, or blah 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 blah. Yeah, works fine. I agree with it. I'm not. Again, I'm not happy that it's Plex, but then I can understand why it's Plex, because the Plex prices haven't really spiked that much.
But they did spike some, because I know Sunday I had to cash out some Plexes, and just cashing out at whatever the highest buy order was at like was at 527 was what it was.
They have gone up. I mean, the sell price in G, if you want to go and buy a Plex, it was 534 yesterday afternoon, something like that. They're now up to an average of 545. I conservatively estimate until by launch they'll probably hit 600
again.
But that's the thing though, they'll probably hit 600 and stay there, and they'll be level because of. It all depends on when people are going to use them, and if they are going to use them, and if people are going to use that feature. If they are, great. If they're not, then again, it's one of those things. CCP will look at it, and people look on, well, why can't it just work on all characters on that account? No, that'd be a bit OP.
Yeah, just a
but
little.
the bit I've always said is, if you are going to do it, my opinion is just use the just make a second account so you can use both accounts at the same time, as opposed to having to switch and this and that. But well, I'm for it. If it puts Plex is being used and it manipulates the market in a way that is good and makes the market work, all power to you. All power to them.
And it provides a little utility. I mean, I really don't see anything, like, I don't really see any huge gaming with it, but I think it could be a real boon to the players, especially if you just want like a side alt, something on the side, either for market trading, or, oh man, I want to make a corp, but I don't want to train the corporation skills on my main character. Oh, I need a holding character for my corp anyway, so I'll just toss a Plex in there and ta-da. You can train the corporation or alliance skills you need, and then you're done. So in the same, like you were saying, with PI industry, whatever, but I don't see it being like a huge problem. I think probably the biggest way it'll be used or the biggest way people are kind of like thinking about it being used are for people who actually like trains characters to sell them off.
Yeah, that makes sense. You'd see that. You think that people would use it and it will work. And again, we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, but I mean, even still, that's good for them. They don't have to train a second account, and when you sell it, it's splitting from that account anyway. So, whatever. Moving on just a little bit to the next dev blog. Have you voted for truth? Have you voted for justice?
No, not yet, because it only came out today.
Well, the voting period ends May 21st. And voting for what? We just had CSM. What in the hell do we need to vote for now? Well, you need to vote for dun, 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 Eve True Stories, the awesome comic book that will be coming out in the second decade of EVE Online. And you get to choose, basically, what stories go in with your votes. And so you will actually go to, and I was talking about the other day, and I said it was the Eve is 10 site on the last one, but it's actually evetruestories.eveonline.com. And so you can look, you can submit, well, you were able to submit True Stories, which closed 10 days ago. Sad. So if you didn't do that, well, you're SOL. But you can still vote for 6 days. So yay. And let's see, topper stories receive a handsome prize. And I've seen like Goon Swarm entities doing a lot of pushing for their stories. I've seen a couple posted on Twitter. And they even have something where you can debate the story and say whether it's... I guess that's just comments and not actually a debate. Like, what?
Well, yeah. Again, it's kind of a debate system. It kind of looks to me like it's a similar sort of thing as the discuss system, sort of blog comment systems. It's just a newer version of this, but that this site uses, because obviously this is done by a third party for CCP. So I can't remember what the third party is for the actual site, but it's a third party. They do it, and it's. Yeah, well, yeah.
And then you can search by tags, by people's names, corporation tags. Oh, it looks like Pandemic Legion has some. Alliances, by solar system, and of course by region. So that's pretty interesting. It's a pretty nice site. So yeah, check it out, find your stories and that you like, and vote for them. So, woo woo. But I think I'm ready for you to kill me now.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you insured? Are you cloned? Are you set your clone here?
No, I have not.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the first thing I did when I docked, was set my clone here.
Can I even?
Yes, you can. It's an Inataki station. It's an NPC station.
But not. Oh, there it is.
Yep. And also, by the way, clone costs. Did you notice the cost of the clones? They're cheaper.
I
30%
just
cheaper,
cry
yo.
all the time. Oh wow! And the ones that are too low for you don't even show up anymore.
Yep, exactly. They've done that. So my next clone cost will be the Upsilon at 156 million skill points at 31.5 million skill, 31.5 million ISK cost, which is good. That's my next level on this character.
That's what's up. Do I need to? No, I don't need to upgrade because if I did,
No,
it would be red.
but just make sure you've set the station as here. Otherwise, when I do pod you, because I will pod you because the podding effect is nice,
Can't
you
wait.
will end up all the way back in, yeah, stations without. Top one. There we go. I'm watching your slightly delayed feed, so I've said it. You've already done it.
I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. Ah. And see, that's the thing. I was going to insure my ships, but oh, I guess I could just name the one I'm in. Oh, they're all named Condor. They're all named Heart.